Hello everybody, it is me, MisterVince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the Jailbreak Delorean. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. The Jailbreak Delorean has been around for a total of 2.5 years now. The Delorean first released to Jailbreak in the 2020 winter update, which was a pretty solid winter update. With that being said though, it was popularized by many Jailbreak community members, particularly the Jailbreak Delorean account, who used to ask Asimo to add in the Delorean, and Asimo finally did in the 2020 winter update. So in this video, I'm going to review one of the more underrated vehicles in Jailbreak as of today. So let's get right into it. The Delorean as of today spawns at the power plant, and its spawn has not changed since then. It has always spawned at the power plant. The Delorean is still 175,000, and it is a back from the future vehicle. And even though it sounds like it is from back from the future, it does not have a time machine, so you cannot go into the future nor the past. The interior itself is fine, and it looks pretty good considering it was made in 2020, and it has animated doors. The back of it looks really nice too. It kind of reminds me of this synthwave theme that some people like, including myself. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys some things to take into consideration when you're driving the Delorean. So the Delorean itself was suggested by Hongo or the Jailbreak Delorean account. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the statistics of the Delorean. So the Delorean is not that fast when it's at stalk, and you can definitely tell this vehicle is not that good. But in the more recent updates, the Delorean actually got an overdrive gear, and you can kind of tell it has one when you do reach about 100 miles per hour, which is probably enough for you to reach the overdrive gear. But as you can see, I just reached the overdrive gear, and it's going pretty fast. It's not the fastest vehicle, but this car is pretty good. Yeah, at level 5 engine, this car can go pretty fast. And oh my goodness, this car can go up to about 170 miles per hour. And is that good? Kind of. It is a lot slower than many of the other average supercars though, like the JB8, the Beam Hybrid, the Proto 08, etc. But this car is not too bad. Now, the thing is, this vehicle is the only vehicle that can drive on water. Yeah. A lot of you probably already know that the Delorean can drive on water, but for some reason, not a lot of people use the Delorean to drive on water anyway. This might be a good benefit because you can actually escape from cops or criminals while driving your Delorean on water. The only major flaw though is that when you get off of the Delorean and it's on water, it will simply drop to the ground, which is weird, but that's mainly because the vehicle is only affected when you're driving it. So if you're not driving it, then the Delorean will not do anything. Otherwise, when you're driving it, the Delorean's wheels will actually try to stick themselves on top of the water. Now, if you look very closely, you can see that the wheels really like the water, and you can definitely tell why. I mean, as you can see, the wheels will just attach themselves to the top of the water, and yeah, that's kind of funny, but it happens. Your vehicle will also be a lot slower when it is being driven on water, and I'm not sure if that is a bug, but I think it is a little bit weird. If the Delorean was much faster on water, this vehicle would have been a pretty useful vehicle, but overall, I think the Delorean is still worth getting as of today, and considering it is very easy to get the Delorean, since it's spawned to the power plant and only costs 175,000, this vehicle is pretty good. Honestly, I think the Delorean should actually receive some major improvements when it's being driven on water. But aside from those improvements, I think the Delorean is just fine as it is. And honestly, this car is still pretty good up to this day. But sadly, not a lot of people drive this car anymore. But anyway, that is all I got for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. And do you think I should review some other underrated vehicles? Please feel free to let me know down in the comments. But as always, my name is MisterVince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
We were traveling miles just to find out